Old Tabitha had once told me, in the small, low voice she used when she meant the kitchen mice not to hear, that my mother had been the lamplighter of the Luna Wing. She had walked the high halls every evening at dusk, old Tabitha said. She carried her keys at her hip and a small clay oil jar on a strap across her shoulder. She would climb onto a stool to reach each wall lamp, trim its wick, and pour in fresh oil. Vesper Hartwell, the pack Luna, had a chronic light sickness. Her wolf could not bear bright rooms. So the Luna Wing was lit, always, only by lamps that Lynette kept. Lynette's hands smelled of oil and char. Her keys jangled at her hip. She had a sworn mate at the East Gate Watch, a young beta named Calder. When her bondage year ended, they had planned to walk out the front of the manor in daylight, ride to a small lowland settlement, and start over. A pack alpha's fever night had ended that. Magnus had chosen her by random, the way old Tabitha said. He had not even bothered to ask Lynette's name afterward. He had had her labeled by an undersecretary as one of Vesper's the Lamp One, and sent to the East Wing. When she was found to be carrying a pup, he had not bothered to send for a healer. Lynette had been crushed. She had carried me anyway. I do not know why. Old Tabitha said she had thought about not carrying me. There were ways in the Hartwell back kitchen, even then. But she had not used them. I had been born in the East Wing, in the cold month, on a pallet that smelled of lamp oil. No one was present except a wolf-blood midwife who took her fee and left in under an hour. Magnus had not come. Magnus did not come the next day or the next year. Magnus did not give me a name. By the time I was old enough to ask Lynette what my name was, she had decided, by every account I had ever overheard, that I was a punishment pup. I was a thing the pack alpha had stuck inside her body to ruin her life. She did not look at me without flinching. She did not call me anything. She fed me when she had to. She let me sleep on her cot when the floor was too cold. She was, in her own way, careful. What I did not know, what I would not know until I was 20, standing over her grave with my one good shoe in my hand, was that Lynette had spent the 4 years of my pup childhood quietly trying to make me sick. She had a friend, old Tabitha said, in a voice that went lower still. The friend supplied her with a small, dark vial. He was a wolf-blood healer of irregular practice. The vial was a touch poison. Lynette would brush a fingertip's worth on my eating spoon. She would rub a small smear into the inside of my pup sleeve so that it would meet my wrist. She would put a little on the edge of my bowl. I was supposed to fall asleep one afternoon and not wake. I did not fall asleep. Wolf-blood pups are harder to kill than that. I got fevers, I got rashes. I bit my own tongue in my sleep. But I did not die. And Lynette did not, in the end, ever stop trying. Old Tabitha told me this only once, after I was named. She made me swear by the wolfberry tree that I would not say any of it out loud again. I had nodded then. I had said, "I swear it, old Tabitha." I had not, of course, told her that I already knew all of it. I had already by then killed Lynette for it. At the age of 5, with the same vial, and the same patient hand, and a wolfberry tree under which I had then dug a hole. That, however, is for later. The corridor outside the brass double doors of the Alpha study smelled of cedar smoke and the polish the beta guards rubbed into their spear shafts. Magnus Hartwell had laughed once, the dry, pleased laugh of a man who had been handed an unlooked-for gift. Then he had set a hand on the back of my neck, like a man placing a piece of luggage, and steered me into the warm yellow room. There were 9 other Hartwell betas in the room. There were 3 pack elders. There was a Calbraith outrider in his black fleece travel cloak, sitting against the wall with his arms folded and his eyes half closed. And there was Lucian Brookhart, very pale, very still, standing by the second window, one hand braced on the back of an empty chair. I did not look at Lucian. I kept my eyes on Magnus.
She has come to her father with a request, our 16th. She would be bonded across the range. She would be sent to the Alpha King rune Calbraith. She would be the answer to our problem.
The Calbraith outrider opened his eyes a fraction. He looked at me. He did not say anything. One of the pack elders murmured,
"The Alpha line 16th, yes. Lynette's pup, never named."
Another spoke, slower.
Will the Calbraith Alpha King accept an unnamed pup?
Magnus turned his head a quarter turn toward the Calbraith outrider. He raised an eyebrow. The outrider was a long-faced man with a clipped beard and a bandage on his forearm. He considered me. He took perhaps 15 seconds about it. Then he spoke, in the lowland Hartwell trade tongue, with an upland burr.
The Alpha King will accept the Alpha line by blood. He does not care for the naming protocols of the lowlands. He cares that the bride is by blood.
Then we name her now, so that she rides out named, so that there is no question.
There was a soft sound in the room. The pack elders shifted. The Calbraith outrider closed his eyes again. Lucian Brookhart spoke in a voice so quiet I almost did not hear it.
Pack Alpha. She is a pup. She does not know what she is asking.
Magnus did not look at him. He reached into the inside pocket of his alpha coat. He took out the small, folded square of paper. He unfolded it and ran his eye down it.
Beg the naming book and the ink.
The pack elders moved. An underbeta brought a heavy cloth-bound book, a small ink pot, and a steel-nibbed pen. The book was put on the council table. The page was opened.
Pop, what name do you want?
I had not, in fact, ever expected to be asked. I had practiced, I want to be mated. I had practiced, 16th wants the Alpha King. I had not practiced a name. I stood with my hands wrapped around the pecan honey cake tin against my chest. I looked at Magnus. I looked at the empty page of the book. And I looked, finally, at the one corner of the room I had been avoiding, at Lucian Brookhart by the window. His face was the color of milk. His hand was still on the back of the chair. His throat worked as if he wanted to say something and could not get the shape of it out. His eyes were on me. Since I was 8 years old, his eyes had never been on me without the heat of dislike in them. The laundry girl's word had been shameless. He had said it. He had said it of me at least twice. He was not looking at me with that now. He was looking at me like a man who had walked the wrong direction at a critical fork in the road and had only just figured it out. I looked away from him. I looked at Magnus. I made my 16th voice bright. Wren. 16th wants the name Wren. I had no reason. I had no reason at all. It was a small bird I had seen once at the wolfberry tree when I was very small. It had eaten a crumb out of my open palm without flinching. And I had not, until this moment, ever told anyone.
Wren.
He tasted it. He nodded. He bent and dipped the steel-nibbed pen. Wren Hartwell, he wrote, in his long, flat Pack Alpha hand. 16th Alpha Line, Dam, Linnet, Sire, Magnus Hartwell. Born, Hartwell East Wing, this day named. He blew on the ink. He closed the book. He turned to the Calbraith outrider.
Tell your Alpha King that Wren Hartwell rides out within the fortnight. By blood, named. Hartwell Alpha Line.
The Calbraith outrider stood. He bowed. He did not bow deeply. Behind him, Lucian Brookhart, very slowly, sat down in the empty chair by the window, with one hand braced over his mouth. Keep listening. The next chapter is free on Storia.